I have, yeah.
Yes, sir.
You finished, yeah,
Recording
finished
has
the
started.
introduction. Shall I start now?
No. Let me give the introduction first. Okay. Good morning. Sorry. Good afternoon, all of the participants. We have with us Dr. Murali. Sir is Senior Scientist, Agriculture Economics, ICAR-Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore. Sir is going to deliberate on the topic of sugarcane-based agripreneurship. Sir, you are visible and your presentation is also visible, sir. And you can start. Just start the slideshow. Yes, perfect. Now let's start.
Yeah. Good afternoon to all of you. Respected course director from Rajmata India Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, Gwalior, and training coordinator from National Agriculture Development Corporate Limited, Baramulla, and all the participants. I welcome to my session. The given topic is sugarcane-based agripreneurship. I am Dr. P. Murali, Senior Scientist, looking after the ABA Agribusiness Incubator of Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore. Along with me, Dr. Haryan Suresh is co-PI working on this project. Actually, the given topic is 21 days innovative training program on recent technology of agribusiness management and agri-entrepreneurship. So I thought of the opportunities available in sugarcane. The technology developed in the institute can be introduced to the participants so that they will have some glimpse on our institute-based innovative technologies and commercial application throughout the country. Coming to the introduction, sugarcane and sugar play an important role in India for trade and livelihood. Sugar sector is the country's second largest agro-based industry, next to cotton, and largest consumer and second largest producer of sugar in the world. Sugarcane and sugar industry together impact the livelihood of over 60 lakh farmers with their dependents. Over 50 lakh hectares of cultivated sugarcane throughout the country. Average annual production of sugarcane is around 365 million tons, which used to be produced 30 million tons of sugar, which is against the requirement of 2.6 crore tons of white sugar, has necessitated a lot of sugar. Surplus sugar production in the country. There are more than 523 sugar mills in operation with annual turnover of about 1,20,000 crores during 2018-19. These numbers reflect the important role of sugar industry play in the Indian economy. However, with the sugar prices falling for a couple of years in a row, while sugarcane price is moving up over the last few years, has put the industry in serious problem. Despite serious measures announced by the central government to address these problems, the demand for more assistance has not subsidized. It has necessitated to find alternate viable option to sustain the farm income of the sugarcane as well as sugar sector in the country. On the other hand, sugarcane and its derivatives offer excellent array of bioproducts, energy products, and medical values to Ayurveda and Siddha, has opened up sugarcane-based agripreneurship in the country. ICAR-Sugarcane Breeding Institute is the foremost publicly funded R&D institution for sugarcane and value-added products. The institute has been established more than 107 years old. The institute is 107 years old. The institute has developed varieties which is cultivated more than 77% of the cane area in the country, and 28 other countries also cultivating our sugarcane varieties, our famous varieties, especially in Southern Middle East as well as African countries. The institute has brought sugar revolution through varietal development and significant quantity of surplus sugar made available for export market. Over the years, it is being comprehended that besides varietal development, innovative technologies were developed for commercial scale adoption. And SBI Agribusiness Incubator Cell is being established for assisting, developing, and strengthening the entrepreneurship development, encourage expertise-based startups for sugarcane and sugarcane-based commercialization for doubling farmers' income. Next slide. We have array of technology developed with the institute. some of the technologies are quite common and it can be used for other crops also. So based on that, I have selected nearly 8 to 9 technologies. Out of that, nearly 50% of technology can be used for other crops also. So the agripreneurship is quite possible successfully for adopting or taking any startup technology, any startup or entrepreneurship for the program. The first one is the soil moisture indicator. So you see, in most of the farmers field, particularly in sugarcane, efficient irrigation management practice such as irrigation scheduling based on soil moisture status is rarely in practice in India. So in an effort to save water and to facilitate irrigation scheduling, ICAR-SBI has developed this gadget, a handy and user-friendly electronic moisture indicating device named soil moisture indicator. We have a project in 2008, 9 and 10, 2008 to 12 that is called Farmers Participatory Action Research Program. In that, we have installed tensiometer to measure the soil moisture. But we could find a lot of difficulties because the tensiometer is fixed in one place, and we have to install a lot of 5 to 6 tensiometer in 1 acre to measure the soil moisture. And another hindrance, difficulty is we cannot measure soil moisture apart from the place where the tensiometer is installed. To find the solution for this problem, we have developed a small handy device called soil moisture indicator. This device works based on the principle that electrical conductivity of the soil is directly proportional to soil moisture, or soil electrical resistance is indirectly proportional to soil moisture content, similar to the gypsum black technique. So once the soil moisture is developed, we have popularized throughout the country through different meetings. It was presented in 87th annual general meeting of ICAR and to Secretary DIC Farmers Welfare New Delhi. Advocate to inclusion in Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sanchaya Yojana, National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture. A lot of KVKs demonstrated in different crops such as groundnut, brinjal, bendi, coconut, banana, paddy, sesame, black gram, green gram, tomato, mustard, besides sugarcane. This is the advantage of this small handy device. It can be used in any crop, including the potted plants. So based on the necessity now, realizing the potential, state governments of Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, and Telangana have included the SMA in different schemes to implement the farmers' field so that the farmer can irrigate their field based on the soil moisture availability. ASCII and NSDC, Agricultural Skill Council of India, and NSDC have included the device in National Occupational Standard for Sugarcane Cultivator. Across the country, 11 companies received license till date, made a turnover of nearly 5.36 lakhs. And the revenue of it was realized through licensing, and nearly 10.73 crores worth equipment was 10 lakh 73 worth royalty also received. Since 2007, over 50,000 demonstrations done in different states through KVKs, and nearly 5 crore worth equipment was produced and sold to different states of the country, especially Uttar Pradesh as well as Haryana. This device is quite popular. Second one technology is freeze-dried sugarcane juice. Normally we see that we will get the sugarcane juice in different it's in the seed side, but it is not not clean, as well as it is not produced in clean process. So realizing that difficulties, and we cannot have sugarcane juice, though we have sugarcane juice throughout the country, throughout the year, the clean juice is a need of the hour. So realizing that potential, we have developed a process to produce a dry product of sugarcane juice having longer shelf life and suitable for commercial applications. The overall process involves freeze-dried sugarcane juice product by employing freeze drying or liofilication process to dry the filtered sugarcane juice. The dry product can be stored about 6 months under ambient condition and about 2 years if stored under refrigerated conditions. Composition analysis indicated that freeze-dried powder have retained flavor components, sugar, protein, minerals, vitamins, phenol, flavonoids, and antioxidant activity compared to the fresh juice. And we have tested this product with the organoleptic test with the institutional consumers who was working in our institute and outside. We have packeted the juice with without naming the product. Just we given to the consumer and we cut open and they mixed with water, and we got opinion from the consumers. And they have 99.7%, almost 97.9% of the consumer told that they feel that it looks like a sugarcane juice, and they didn't find any difference between fresh juice as well as freeze-dried sugarcane juice. And simultaneously, we have developed two technologies. One is spray-dried sugarcane juice as well as freeze-dried sugarcane juice. Compared to the spray-dried, freeze-dried is little costlier. So we have developed two types of product based on the necessity. So if it is the sugarcane juice powder is used for input for developing other product or a constituent of any other product, the spray-dried powder can also be used to get disabled product. Or other case, if they want a fresh juice, equivalent to fresh juice, the freeze-dried sugarcane juice powder will do the job, and definitely we will get juice with clean process as well as the nutrient is restored in the juice. And the above process describes in a unique its kind, and the product is an attractive proposition to replace the commercially available unhealthy synthetic chemical-based soft drinks. It is a perfect substitute for whatever the soft drinks available in the market. Though sugarcane juice is available, it cannot be distributed everywhere. It's like through traveling a rail or flight or the buses. So once if these packets are commercially produced, it can be distributed anywhere, and like a tea or coffee, they can reconstitute and the consumer can consume instantly. That is the advantage of this freeze-dried sugarcane juice. And the technology also sold to Coca-Cola in 5 years back. Since the equipment and establishment cost is a little costlier, we couldn't get enough licensing for this product. Nevertheless, now that the consumer market is fully matured, if consumer ready to pay any amount to get a clean and good product, this can be easily promoted, commercialized, and upscaled and commercialized, and easily can be marketed in the country as well as in the abroad. Coming to the EPN, the third product is biopesticide formulation. Entomopathogenic nematodes are considered to be potential biological control agent against insect pests, and the use of EPN has now become an integral part of insect pest management. So now we are getting a lot of complaints, as well as even government of India has banned nearly 27 inorganic chemicals for using in controlling the pest in different agricultural crops. It has really put a pressure or a necessity to develop a biological control agent naturally existing, so that it can be effectively used to control the pest. This EPN biopesticide formulation developed by the ICAR-Sugarcane is first of its kind in a unique combination of carrier material with the talc powder to attain a longer shelf life with viable effective nematode juveniles of EPN by providing adequate aeration and moisture. The EPN formulation caused the mortality of the insect larvae of Coimbatore white grub and Colotrichia serrata and Lepidopteran wax moth larvae Galeria melonilla. Successful control of white grub under field condition obtained with ICAR-Sugarcane EPN formulation. Already this technology has been licensed to to about 5 firms working under different states, and they are mainly interested to commercialize this technology. And of late, recently we have developed a liquid formulation also for having longer shelf life of EPN. So this is a very successful potential technology for agripreneurship, and the advantage is this EPN solution can be used for many crops, because this white crop as well as the pest or polyapron pest are very common in all the crops. So it can be effectively used to control the pest in a biological way. And we have developed an EPN applicator also. Still, it is under process. That instrument will help us to distribute, spray the EPN solution in the soil root zone effectively, where the root white grub is predominantly present. So the EPN applicator will help reduce the job of reduce the job of distribution. So effectively, this EPN solution can be placed in the soil so that the polyapron pest can be easily controlled. Next is set treatment device. This is related to new technique for the treatment of sugarcane planting material, whether single, double, triple budded sets or bud chips with any agrochemical or microbes of protection from disease and pest and improvement of the plant growth. Actually, we have already different mechanism or instruments are available to treat the sets, especially for vegetatively propagated crops. Whereas in sugarcane, we have the problem of mostly disease is the major problem, and since it is a vegetatively propagated crop, controlling disease little difficult, because most of the disease will spread through seed material. And since vegetatively propagated, we cannot control the seed chain from moving one place to another place. So we have already hot treatment for seed sets, but that will take overlong soaking and treatment of the sets, having longer time as well as need more pesticide. To reduce that one, we have developed a set treatment device. As this novel instrument will work the principle of creating negative pressure followed by absorption. This method of set treatment is an improved method over conventional application of set soaking at different periods of time. This method of mechanized short-term treatment has advantage like rapid, effectiveness, less cumbersome, and economical. So it doesn't need any overnight soaking. The instrument have all the component to control the pressure as well as temperature. So within half an hour, the required seed material can be treated with the chemical which we want. So once it is treated with the chemical as per our desire, then definitely all seed-borne disease will be easily controlled. That is the principle. And it is possible to adopt this technology for treating planting material of other vegetatively propagated field as well as horticulture crop. This is a major advantage of the equipment developed by ICAR-Sugarcane set treatment device. And we have little improvement over now also on the device. So it can be used for any crop, any vegetative crop, especially horticulture crops, where the disease prevalence is quite predominant. So this device costs around 1 lakh. The technology is licensed about 1 lakh, and the material is available from anywhere 50,000 to 1 lakh, depends upon the requirement. The technology is already we are licensed to 2 firms, and they started producing the set treatment device. Nevertheless, this can be produced at the small scale also by incubation through incubation central or startup centers, and quite they can easily promote to any most of the horticulture crops cultivated in the subtropical as well as temperate zones. So it's quite useful for treating the seed material to avoid the diseases. Coming to the next sugarcane-based product, liquid jaggery or semi-solid syrup. Normally, we used to have jaggery powder or condensate sugars. It's a solid form, but it needs some. Whenever it is operate or for usability, consumer used to have some difficulty to mix it up, or sometimes the white sugar is having more absorption on the water than the jaggery. We have to stir it up well, and sometimes to avoid that difficulty, the product is it is an age-old product available in liquid jaggery. It's called semi-liquid syrup. Is obtained in an intermediate product during evaporation of filtered and clarified juice during the process of solid jaggery making. The advantage of this liquid jaggery is you can easily mix up with any product, value-added product, as well as with liquid jaggery you can prepare with any flavor. Unlike solid jaggery or gar or gansari, you can mix up with any juice as per your desire, and you can prepare and keep it for 6 months. And what are the product available in the market in the name of liquid jaggeries? Having shelf life is very low because of higher water content. Naturally, the high water content available in any product will contaminate, or it will reduce the shelf life, and easily it will fungal growth will come. So due to the short shelf life of traditional product resultant in products, it is not quite popular among India consumer in the Indian market, but it quite used in the Western market because their climate also favor for liquid jaggery preservation. And to avoid this fungal growth, a lot of chemicals have been used, or preservatives are used to prolong the shelf life. Definitely, it is not good for health. So, assuming all this constraint as well as the need of the product, we have developed a unique technique for liquid jaggery or semi-liquid syrup for easy usability for the jaggery users as well as the consumer who prefer to have organic product. We have developed a technology or technique procedure without adding of any chemicals in to the product, and we have tested our product. It has shelf life of more than 6 months without any deterioration of the physical as well as chemical quality of the product. And with this technology, we are pricing only 10,000 rupees to know the technical know-how, and already 2 firms have licensed this technology for mass scale production. Most of the time, this product, whoever they popularized in recent times, got a very good profit. Some of the firms already started producing their own, but they have already complained that there is a crystallized formation in jaggery, liquid jaggery. To avoid that, also our scientists have developed a technique, so that the liquid jaggery in the bottle, even if you keep for 6 months, there will not be any crystallization in the below part. So that is important character, we need it. So that has also been standardized compared to the traditional liquid jaggery available in the market. So there you could see that the liquid jaggery will be not with consistent, or it will be more watery, or the keeping quality will be low. All these problems have, all these constraints we have solved it, and we have standardized the technique to have a healthy, solid, semi-solid liquid jaggery preparation, and it can be kept for 6 months, and quite popular in, it is picking up very well in Indian market. Nearly, we have sold 100 bottles in the price of 1 liter, about 150 rupees per liter. Still, the product is sold within an hour, and we could see that lot of positive response for liquid jaggery or semi-liquid syrup, because this product is very helpful for, especially for using children. So without knowing them, you can add this product in milk or whatever the product they are consuming it with a favorable flavor. Then we can make them to consume organic or liquid jaggery or jaggery based product. This is having lot of health benefit compared to white sugar. That is well known fact, established now all over the world, because liquid jaggery having lot of minerals and other medicinal values, embedded it. So this product having a lot of potential, market potential in Indian market as well as the export market. So just by paying 10,000 rupees as a licensing the technology, one can start a very good startup or as a cottage industry to upscale as well as commercialize this product. Coming to another novel product we have developed from sugarcane juice is a semi-solid sugarcane juice composition, or popularly called cane jam. We could see a lot of jam product in the market from different companies, and previously they used to produce jam from the fruit pulp. But of late, the price of the fruits are very costly, and it is impossible to use the real-time fruits by the companies to develop a jam product from real fruits, especially real fruits. Some of the fruits are cheaper, so there they are using real fruits. Unless otherwise, the common technique they are using is they will have papaya pulp, common papaya pulp from unripened papaya. Based on after extracting the papaya pulp, they will keep it as a common substrate, and they will add different flavors of the fruits available in the market, quite naturally available now all over the market. It's quite available also. So mixing that, the fruit jam is produced, except the mixed fruit jam. Most of the fruit jams are coming that way only by the companies. Otherwise, the real-time juice using that, they cannot sell in this price. So realizing that, we have thought of developing a jam-like product or jelly or the spread, especially for using breads or for breakfast purpose. We have done a lot of experiment on this lab scale, and finally we have developed a novel value-added product purely from sugarcane juice. We didn't add any synthetic or any other chemical constituents to develop the product, and we have tested the product of quality in the referral laboratory. We could see that it is very rich in minerals, namely sodium, potassium, calcium, phosphorus, zinc, and copper. So when compared to the commercial fruit jam, 77 milligrams to 100 gram, cane jam is 10 times rich in potassium content, whereas rest of the minerals were on par with other fruit jams. Cane jam also rich in vitamin B complex and vitamin E. So we can see that how much available it has mentioned here. And the benefit cost analysis of cane jam technology was worked out and found advantages for commercial scale production. So the cost of production is on par with the fruit jam production, and we could see in the second feature in the same slide, we have control and we have developed a different array of flavors, natural flavors: mango, pineapple, cherry, chocolate, ginger lemon and ginger, cardamom, as well as cinnamon. Then we given this product to our consumers, different types of different age group consumers, and we could find that the children mostly preferred mango flavor, and the adults are mainly preferred ginger flavor. Based on that, these two flavors we are promoting in the cane jam, and we can produce the cane jam well within the cost of other fruit jam available in the market. Another advantage is no chemical is used here, and it is naturally available, naturally prepared from sugarcane juice, and the sugar content also comparatively lesser than the sugar available in the fruit. This is again a beneficial or advantage character for those having diabetic or diabetic cases. And other nutrients also quite comparably higher nutrients are available. So it can be easily used for breakfast for other consumer, means the from all age groups available in the consumer market. Next one is sugarcane dethrashing tool. This also we have developed to reduce the drudgery of sugarcane farmers working in the field. because dethrashing is sugarcane cultivation is a recommended practice because which involves removal of unwanted dried and yellowish green leaves. Otherwise, the older leaves will consume a lot of nutrient available in the plant, so the growth will be definitely less than the dethrashed, unthrashed plants. So dethrashed as well as the dethrashed leaves can be used as a fodder, fodder for the animals as well as a mulch for moisture conservation or composting. And we have done a quite number of good research on mulching with sugarcane thrash, and it has shown a very good moisture conservation. And dethrashing have another benefits that sugarcane crops will after 6-7 months there will be bush-like structure will be in the field. To avoid that, this dethrashing will be very much helpful, as well as it will avoid pest and disease attack in the later part of the crop. But however, now dethrashing is almost withdrawn in the southern states. One is based on due to non-availability of labor as well as the useful device or a knife used for dethrashing it, because most of the dethrashing is done in hand. It has a lot of difficulties for those who are doing dethrashing, because most of the sugarcane varieties, though we are developing spineless, quite small amount of spine is there in the due course of time in the crop. So it will really irritate to the laborers, as well as it have the irritant contact dermatitis disease also. Means the skin will get rough, then subsequently they cannot work comfortably. So to avoid that, we have developed a dethrashing tool. It is very cheaper, it's less than 500 rupees, but they can effectively use and operate 0.75 to 1 acre per day per person. This technology also we have licensed to 2 firms. They already started producing the dethrashing knife as well as or tool, and it is having quite good amount of market response from different parts of the country, because this device not only for sugarcane, for any thrash removing also can be used comfortably. And the main advantage of this dethrashing tool is weight of the device. This weight is comparatively lesser and easy to handle. So this is also very small technology available for agri-based entrepreneurship, with very less amount of investment only needed, and small amount of training is only required, and within 1 or 2 days he can be trained and he can get all the details from the institute, and he can start producing the equipment. And now it's all the platform it can be distributed, and it can be easily sold to the needy farmers. The price also very less. So it is quite a potential technology can be adopted by agripreneurs to have their own startups and upscaling as well as commercialize the product. Next one is Quattro sugarcane single bud cutter. Normally we use 2-budded, 3-budded seeds for planting. It needs nearly 7.5 to 10 tons per hectare. So it is almost 10% of the total agriculture, the sugarcane produce. So normally farmers now, it is seed alone, they have to spend nearly 25 to 30,000 rupees per hectare. To avoid that, we have developed a machine. It's called Quattro sugarcane single bud cutter. The advantage is mostly now single bud seedlings are planted in sugarcane field to reduce the seed quantity, and it will increase the germination percentage also. But however, to take the single bud chip, there is no equipment or instrument is available, so farmers to do manually cutting the cane into the pieces, and they have to take the bud chip out of the cane. So it's quite time consuming, laborious, and lot of time is required to produce a sugarcane planting material required for 1 hectare of land. To avoid that, we have developed a shrinking machine. It is mostly pedal operated as machine operated. Both options are available. 4% can work in the equipment and they can stand. Simply they can take the cane and cut the chip. The bud chip will be collected in the container, kept in the below the equipment. You can see in the diagram, the picture. And once it's collected, only 4 labor is required to produce 7,000 to 8,000 bud chip seedling, bud chips, and it can be done within an hour. So you can compare to manual method. It will take at least 1 day to produce the required planting material. So once the bud chipping is done, it can be used for say it can be easily choked in the treatment device, which I have told already. Then effectively you can have prepared a good healthy planting material for sugarcane cultivation. This Quattro is developed at our ICAR Karnal and developed a cost-effective single button check machine. And remaining things I have already told. And the technology was commercialized by giving licensing right to Kansra Engineering Work near Karnal. Nearly 53 units have been supplied to sugar mills in the farmers of Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Bihar, and Uttarakhand. So this machine is quite useful, as well as it can be produced in a small scale engineering workshop. But the demand is very high because most of the sugarcane farmers need at farm level, because otherwise they have to move one place to other. The transport cost is little higher. They have to take the machine, all those things. So mostly the farmers ready to buy this equipment, but only thing, a good quality machine with blades, with hand operated or as well as motor operated, anybody can make, and it can be popularized easily among the subtropical country where sugarcane is cultivated predominantly. With this, about almost 8 to 9 technologies I have told for agripreneurship based on sugarcane as well as sugar products. Moving to technology commercialization. So we have ITME unit. There we are taking up these issues, especially for licensing the technology. Because nowadays, unlike a past, now everything is on paper, and we have to license the technology to get hand-holding services, as well as take the technology inside or as well as outside the country. And we have done MOU with nearly 11 farms for soil moisture indicator. Out of that, nearly 4 farms are producing commercially, and they are selling the soil moisture indicator to different stakeholders, especially government agencies, KVKs, and innovative farmers. And what are the study we conducted with different farmers, they are told it's quite useful and they are very happy. But the main hindrance is it is not available throughout the country in all the places, because still it is in a like incubation stage. Only 50,000 units have been sold across the country. So it is having very good potential, and it can be produced continuously, and the demand will be always existing in the market because it can be used for any crops, including water plants. Coming to the EPN biopesticide formulation, Tea Stains Company in Coimbatore and Varsa Agrotech Bijapur, Indico Agrotech Akola, and Sigji Agrochemicals Gorgaon, Buvicat Private Limited Tirunelveli. Nearly 5 farms have licensed this technology for about 10 lakhs, because the technology is priced 2 lakhs plus GST. So they bought it and they are going to produce and for commercial sale. And all the companies or the market, we could see that most of the crops need this EPN biopesticide formulation. So this can be easily, this technology can be licensed, or training can be given to the needy people, young entrepreneur, they can buy it and they can produce it. And there will be definitely a lot of demand is coming in the coming years, because there is a lot of awareness for organic products. Definitely, if you go think of organic product or organic process, they have to use only biocontrol agents. So in that case, this really have potential technology available in the institute for other crops. Most of the crops it can be used. Similarly, other technology also I have mentioned how many people have licensed it. Quarter single bed cutter is licensed for one person. Standardized liquid jacket process also licensed for 4 people. You could see that from Kerala, 2 firms come. Tamil Nadu also 1 people are already interested to buy it. And we have, apart from that, we have validation of sugarcane bark targeting technology also. It also licensed to Trana Lab in Bangalore. And they are working on it to have biofarming. It's little a bigger concept where we can produce biochemicals, biomolecules. That is, instead of now we are using all chemical component based on inorganic product. All the biomolecules based on inorganic will be produced organically through this validation of bark targeting technology. And sugarcane offers a big platform for bioform because it offers nearly more than 10,000 chemicals can be produced from sugarcane, bagasse, as well as molasses. So this is an advantage for sugarcane. So they are working on it. And some of the technologies are non-IP enabled, sugarcane settling transplanter. This is also we get developed with this Central Institute of Agriculture and Engineering. This is not IP based, only you can get a license and it can be commercially produced by anybody. And sugarcane tree thrusting tool already we have discussed it. And these are the revenue we have generated so far by licensing technology in the institute. Nearly 31.24 lakh rupees have been earned through only licensing the technology. Apart from that, we are getting royalty also. Nearly we got 16 lakh rupees of royalty from soil moisture indicator as well as de-thrashing tool. We are already received. So royalty we are keeping only less percentage so that the product will be commercially sold to most of the needy people. Apart from that, we could see some challenges and constraints. We could see in the agribusiness incubation. The main challenge is commercialization of technology to pan-India. Though the institute is almost situated in the southern part of the country, still our product yet to take off. It is not completely commercialized or it has not completely disseminated or reached the grassroots level. That is our major constraints or challenges we are facing now. Though now a lot of innovators from even up to from Assam or well as Uttar Pradesh, they shown interest to license or having handholding services for these technologies or get a business development proposal. Due to COVID, they couldn't come here and we are mostly dealing with our phone as well as the WhatsApps and emails. Nevertheless, a lot of interest has been shown by different people in different parts of our country because cane-based product. We have still more lot of products in incubation stage. I am not presenting here because that is all in the development stage. It's not commercialized. But we have developed a dietary fiber-based food products for breakfast, bread as well as cakes, as well as puddings, all those things for dietary fiber rich, so that it is very useful for the diabetic patients. But it's not under incubation stage. So if anybody interested, that is my request to those who are listening it. This whatever I'm telling, this technology doesn't need much investment. That is the major advantage. Only you need raw material and some handholding services, and you can easily take this product to the market without much difficulty. Only thing we have to maintain a clean as well as quality product we have to supply to the market. And involvement of FPOs and individuals, and lot of FPOs already approached us, and individuals are approaching us. Due to COVID-19, they couldn't come over here and see the potential of the technology. But they are also having a lot of ideas. FPOs already given 3-4 ideas to develop their own product so that they can upscale and commercialize it. But I request all the participants or those who are listening this lecture, they can really think over it and they can involve themselves through FPOs or NGOs or angel investment funds, which can be definitely somebody might have given lecture on this, how to approach ABA and how to do incubation centers, graduation, commercial scale application and marketing. All those things somebody might have covered it. So purposely I avoided all those things. So all the principles is applicable here also, and they can easily involve themselves for commercialize these technologies. And there is always a little confusion over exclusivity or non-exclusivity in technology development, involving private parties also. And what are the technology we have developed? Mostly it's sold or it is commercialized or licensed on non-exclusive basis to avoid any favoritism to anybody. Nevertheless, it will not affect their market share or presence in different parts of the country, because we have a lot of consumer market as well as base and different product variations. So they can easily, even non-exclusive, they need not to worry. The technology pricing is very less. So they can licensing the technology and they can take forward to the field level conditions and they can market it. And there is a lot of potential for, especially for organic product, and most of the product available in sugarcane or sugar-based products are not certified as organic. So once the agripreneurs develop a technology based on organics, they have edge over any product available in the market. And successful incubation, graduation, startups, and marketing. This is a big challenge for ABA. Still, we are working on it. Anybody who is interested, who is listening it, or they can motivate, they can come and join our ABA, and they can take the technology, take forward, and get the funds from different funding sources based on the right business proposal, and they can increase their farm income as well as their own company income. And is we committed to provide a handholding service. Even though it is licensing all those records, we are ready to have handholding service for successful commercialization of the technologies, and ready to give any amount of information for having confidence on buying the technology or commercialize the technology. With this, I thank all the participants. There will be little hiccups in between the presentation. I'm sorry for that. If there are any questions, they can type it or they can ask without any mixing of voices in the Google Meet. Thank you very much.
Participants, any question? Please ask the expert.
Yeah, please listen it. Those who are already typed the questions, one by one I will answer it. Mr. Nayani Pravina has asked, can we get the de-thrashing tool in the market? Who is manufacturing? What is the cost? Yeah, you can get in the market. KSNM marketing company, which has in the presentation, is producing in the Coimbatore, and the cost around 450 rupees with the GST. Nevertheless, if you want the de-thrashing tool, you can please write to us, either to the director or to me or to the institute, mentioning that ABA. So it will come to me, and you give the complete address. We definitely help you to get the product to Nayani Pravina. This is answer to Nayani Pravina. Please, if any doubts are available, if you have any doubt, please ask me. Still we have 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes left for question hour.
Yes,
Or you can type in the chat box. Type your question.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Yes, may I, sir? Hello.
Hello, please tell your name, sir.
Murali, sir.
Yeah.
Please, one question. As per considering the freeze-dried sugarcane juice, okay,
Yeah.
is there any government provision for sugarcane farmers to set this dried sugarcane juice plant?
Yes, sir. There is no problem. Already one person in Ahmedabad is producing. I got the information through NGOs. He's producing freeze-dried
At
sugarcane sugar.
Aurangabad, sir?
Ahmedabad, I think. Ahmedabad and one in Pune also they told me.
Okay, okay, sir. I think it will be at Manjri.
Maybe. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
I got information.
Okay,
And
sir. One more question, please.
yeah, please.
According to SBI, hand holding services, okay.
Yeah.
If we want anything, then how you provide to farmers?
So now the problem is COVID. Otherwise, they can come to SBI.
Yeah.
We have established incubator space for agribusiness incubators or entrepreneur or even a farmer. It's not eligible to be a entrepreneur. It
Yeah.
is any farmer, certain farmer can approach us. Definitely, based on their potential, we will assess their potential. Based on that, they can register. The registration fees only 2,000 rupees. They can
Okay,
already on the basic services up to marketing, or they want to develop their own product.
Yeah,
we
sir.
will give some informative services. So once they can buy technology, like example, deep-thrashing tool, they need not to invest. They can.
Yeah, set cheaper. Yeah, iBird cheaper.
Yeah, they can buy it or get a training from us. They can produce in. I think you are from Maharashtra.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. VK Arya has asked, tell about it market. Please tell me which product you want to market, which product, which particular product you want to know about the market potential. So is there any question? Otherwise,
So I think there are no more questions. We should end now this session.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the beautiful presentation. It was really very informative. We thank you on behalf of participants, NADCL, and organizing committee. Thank you once again, participants. And yes, sir, you can leave now. We can leave the meetings. The session is closed now.
Just I will send a message and I will leave the meeting.
Sure, sir.